indeed. Welcome into the Guess Room. This is a podcast where we like to play guessing games. That's why we named it the Guess Room. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Twitter.
That's Andy.
Cantaloupe.
And that's KD. Oh, he's already made a sentence.
Well.
Are you saying that Twitter can't elope?
With Facebook.
Okay.
They can't both say two words.
Well, I'm sorry. I stole your thunder there. What's your word, KD?
Yup.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Well,
What am I supposed to do?
I wish I would have stolen your thunder.
You did steal my thunder.
Again. This is a show where we play guessing games, as I've said. We do Jeopardy, we do pub quizzes. We try other things out as well. We've got a Patreon page where we're posting new episodes, and I guess you could call them ancient episodes, ones that were never released but reveal just what we were like.
Days of yore.
Yeah.
Lives?
In the beginning, before we were posting things.
That's a good
That's
before
a
and
terrible
after.
soap opera.
But it's great. It's awesome content. You get other great perks as well by supporting us on Patreon. So go find us, patreon.com/The Guest Room Podcast. We've got tiers as low as $1 a month. And they go up from there. Your perks go up from there as well. So check it out. See how you can support us and keep us guessing.
My Crunk brothers.
Thank you, Wolf. KD, in the bathroom that is available to the members of the guest room, you've got a book entitled Trivia for the Toilet.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about all of the different prepositions that you could replace the word for with. And I think the one that perplexes me the most is from.
No, what? Concerning?
Amid?
Down? During? I actually kind of like during.
Speaking of
Trivia
which, I wonder
during
how
the
many
toilet.
hours our listeners have put in listening to us while on the toilet.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something, listening to a podcast, is that something you do when you transition from whatever you were doing to going to the bathroom? Like, is that something you say, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom now, time to turn on a podcast?
No, it's more like do the daily crossword and do Wordle.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I did for the first time today, and that's very fun.
You did it for the first time on the day it was purchased.
The problem is that the
Wow.
daily crossword doesn't take up enough time.
That's why you need to add Wordle.
Yeah. I've added the other little word game that they have going on there where you have like 7 letters and one of them needs to be used in every word. You need to find as many words as you can with those 7 letters.
Oh, Mike, one of your favorite players is on the screen right now.
Manu Ginobili?
No. It's
Your
Montrezl Harrell.
Harrell.
You know how to spell Montrez.
Oh, you mean ZL?
Yes.
It's disgusting. Wait, does the other Montrez also spell his name that way?
I didn't know there was another Montrez.
Am I thinking of something else? Who's the one whose last name is Sweat?
Montez.
Oh, Montez.
Come on.
Okay.
Get
I'm
your
sorry.
Montez and your Montrez straight.
I really should keep those straight.
They both play in Washington, though. That's interesting.
Okay.
Slightly. Well, on today...
I have to stop saying something's interesting.
yeah, let us decide if it's interesting. On
It'll just be a
today's...
question now. Is that interesting?
Guys, tell me.
Because never mind. I don't think that's
Should I
interesting.
think that's interesting? Because I do. Well, today's episode is going to be a game of Jeopardy, which we like to call a Jepisode.
I was really scared after the last one.
That left me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Did you not say anything?
No, I said...
Oh, okay. So you whispered while everyone else said Jepisode?
I
didn't hear
as well.
much from Andy at all.
Our hype level on Jepisode has dropped significantly
Yeah.
over the last, for us in real time, 2 hours. But episode-wise,
I'm
3
hyped.
episodes.
Yeah.
You look hyped.
Yeah.
We all listen to the intro song. Gets us hyped. Well, this one has been prepared.
Is that our favorite preparer?
It is.
Well, this is... I can't take credit. Yours truly can't take credit for all the board because half of the board has been submitted to us by listeners.
Wow, are you getting uncreative or something?
So it is my favorite.
That's true, yeah. Well, it's not Ben. But Yeah, no, the entire left half of the board.
Okay,
this time,
that was a Dan Bickleyism. Yeah, no. All the time. Yeah, no.
You know.
Or no. Would you prefer no? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
The entire left half of the board is prepared by others, and the right half of the board is prepared by me. So,
Others.
first category is all about Megamind. And this one comes in from patron Hudson, who told me in advance that he's hoping this bugs Kevin.
Yeah, because raise your hand if you've seen Megamind.
This is a good podcast
Great.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I and KD raised our hands. Kevin and Andy did not. It won't be as bad as you think. Second category, also prepared by Hudson, also with the same goal, is called Stuperisms.
Is that with a U or an OO?
With an
only
yeah, it's with a
OO.
U and
What?
an E.
Oh.
Food edition.
Ooh.
No, there's not multiple editions of Stuperisms.
Well, Hudson is a patron, and he gets to submit categories on a monthly basis. So I think he's probably planning on submitting more of these.
when did he become a patron?
I believe it was in the month of January.
January, yep. These are his January and February submissions.
It is true.
So the third one better not be his.
The third one comes to us from dedicated listener Connor, who I affectionately refer to as C Baby.
Wait, is this the Connor that doesn't like the
That's correct.
sound?
The very one.
Nice. Hello, Connor. I don't know if I've met you.
I do
let me
like
drink some
Connor.
water.
I do like Connor. I'm sure he's given me a good category.
This one is entitled Triple Spoonerisms.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no, called.
And just a little peek behind the curtain, Connor has been texting me these for weeks now.
Because it takes that long to come up with them.
It
good.
does, yeah.
We should come up with it. No problem then.
No, but I
Yeah.
love the enthusiasm, Connor, and that our podcast has sparked you to pay so little attention to work and so much attention to this new category that you've created.
Can we go back to category 2?
Yeah.
What is a stuperism?
Oh, I'd be happy to explain it to you. So, a stuperism. Actually, no, this one comes with no explanation. I'm sorry.
How are we to know what it is?
It is. Let's just say that stands for stupid spoonerisms,
Okay, got it.
akin to stupid answers.
Kind of like
All About Megamind does come.
Phil Shire Harms.
No, that was a great one. All About Megamind does come with an explanation. It is. There are two parts to each clue. The first clue is something that you can guess without having seen Megamind, while the second clue will be a direct Megamind reference. So for those of you who haven't seen Megamind, you could buzz in before we even get to the Megamind specific material.
Interesting.
Wait.
So two clues, one answer.
Yeah.
Well, no. I will be giving you a two-part clue.
But okay, so without the Megamind part,
You could still get the right answer.
You still get all six answers.
you okay. So it's not like
it's
there's multiples after the first, and then the Megamind part narrows it down.
No.
Okay.
Each you should be able to get it from either half.
Can I ask another question?
Absolutely.
Why is Megamind so very popular on
Well,
this podcast?
That's the thing. I mean, we discussed it before. I think it's been referenced 3 or 4 times on our podcast already. And that sparked Hudson to create a category entirely about Megamind just because he thought that tickled him a little bit.
I'll tickle him a little bit.
Wait, what's that called? Giving him a double-double?
Oh, no. Not that. Things I didn't want to hear.
Triple spoonerisms, for those of you who are wondering, is just like regular spoonerisms, except you will be shifting the first letters of 3 words instead of 2.
Goody.
So in the words of C Baby, 50% more words, 500% harder to come up with.
Yeah.
Now, and just so you know, he gave me enough for 2 full categories. So these are the
Easier ones.
the more strictly spoonerism, triple spoonerisms. The category in the coming board will be more loose.
So 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 1 type of thing.
right, or backwards.
Right.
Okay.
All right, fourth category. This one is from me. It is a comeback compounds plural.
I don't even remember what that category was about.
Words or phrases that become plurals in the middle of the word or phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fifth category is going to make this is the first time we've seen it, but it'll be appearing multiple times. This is leading literature lines.
Oh, okay.
Is this like the first words and
I'm down with that.
I don't like any of these so far.
Oh, I don't like the first four.
And the last category is blank out a story. Well, today's beginner will be Andy. Andy, what you got?
Just
You wanna start with
rip off the Band-Aid.
The devil
go.
you know or the devil you don't?
who's keeping
Triple
who's
spoonerisms
who's keeping score?
for 100.
Okay, triple spoonerisms for 100. Everyone's got their
wait.
whiteboards ready.
Kevin's going to keep score.
I just looked over to Kevin's whiteboard, and he's already written on it, I'll tickle him a little bit.
I mean, that's got to be our episode title, right?
You're right.
Just preparing for later.
You're keeping score, Kevin, right?
I'll tickle him a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Triple spoonerisms for 100. Fisher Price's slogan or a farmer's daily cycle in the spring. Fisher Price's slogan or a farmer's daily cycle in the spring. Seeing as Fisher Price makes toys, I know we can expect Katie not to get this correct.
I feel like I'm close.
Right. Wasn't Fisher Price's slogan in another episode?
Maybe.
It
where I'll help you guys out because it's only 100. I had guessed that the answer to something was Dave and Buster's, but it was actually Fisher Price.
I mean, I'm definitely on the right track.
Yes, I remember that.
That makes sense, though, because Dave and Buster's is an adult thing and Fisher Price is a kid thing. Like, I know that I'm close.
Why don't you share with the group?
No.
This is group think.
I think this is right.
Can you read the clue again?
Fisher Price's slogan or a farmer's daily cycle in the spring.
I have so no clue.
I have words that mean nothing on my board.
Same.
Do you have any of those?
No. I thought it was in this format, like a 3 individual word things. It's not these 3.
Yeah, well, that. It's one of those 3.
What?
Spring?
Oh, yeah, no, it's not one of those, dude.
What?
It's his daily routine
He said in the
spring.
A
So, like,
farmer's daily cycle in the spring.
Yeah, so he's not like he's not harvesting. He's doing something else. Planting? I don't know.
What? No. Just no guess.
Boop, boop, boop.
So,
You've got it on your board.
No, I don't.
You do. Fisher Price's slogan is play, laugh, grow.
Yes, I have that.
And a farmer's daily cycle with a little bit of artistic flair is lay, graft, plow.
I have that written down
What's
here.
graph?
I think it's like planning out your route.
No.
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 Cycle is in not bicycle.
I
What?
So I had,
Do you have like Peloton on there?
I had bike and spring. I had March, April, and May. And yeah.
I feel that makes me feel better about my. I had no idea what the Fisher Price thing was, so I was going for the other thing. I'm like sleep, wake, work, or weep, wake,
Like-
slork.
100 doesn't even work. I'm really scared for 2 through 6 and then the entire other one of 1 through 6 that you have saved for another rainy day. Look, guys, I have lay, graft, plow written on my board,
Wow.
and it still made no sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a decent amount of sense.
A farmer doesn't
Especially
graft stuff.
For a 100-point question. I mean, now you guys know what the triple spoonerisms
No,
are like.
boy.
You'll feel more comfortable. Andy, what's your question?
You guys want to keep going?
That's a good question.
Let's do triple spoonerisms, 200.
Triple spoons for 2.
Yikes!
Oh boy.
And hens lay, not farmers.
You lay seed. Oh, God. A command to be patient for an unexpected outcome or the uncertainty whether an effect was caused by serendipity or cunning.
Can you repeat it?
Yes. A command to be patient for an unexpected outcome, or the uncertainty whether an effect was caused by serendipity or cunning. See, baby, you've put these guys in a bad mood after a question and a half.
This doesn't even make sense.
Repeat again.
A command to be patient for an unexpected outcome, or the uncertainty whether an effect was caused by serendipity or cunning.
Nope.
If you gave me 25 minutes, I might get there. But
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, what you got?
Maybe we can group think this.
Okay.
So
let's go.
Here's my board.
okay, I weight and luck, and then late.
Yeah, I had fate
Okay.
and weight and late
Can-
all on my board.
Was this not
Luck or skill?
And then, but if the middle word starts with an F, then you can get to from weight to fate, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess.
So like if it was weight for luck, you probably don't want to go this direction because that would be late war.
No.
So probably not that one. So you go the other. You go the other way. It's fate, lore,
So that means
luck. What's
L becomes the skill word or something?
You guys have some right words and some wrong words. Skill isn't on there. Neither is luck. Weight and fate are on there.
is it for?
Mm-hmm, that's there.
So it's wait for it.
Yeah.
What?
Which would become?
Fate or
Wit.
Yeah.
wit?
An unexpected outcome. A command is wait for it.
Wait for it.
As in psych. Wait for it.
Be patient for an unexpected outcome. Wait.
That's-
for it.
Wait.
That was the first thing I wrote. Wait for it. And I'm like, can't do spoonerisms with vowels.
Could it be a command for an expected outcome?
This is like
Wait
the
for it.
third time that we
I don't-
have done a
Wait.
spoonerism.
What was the second one?
Fate or wit.
Fate.
Or wit.
Serendipity or cunning.
I just don't get how a spoonerism can work. Are you just pulling nothing?
Well, you're right. You're pulling consonants or the lack of consonants over to the next word. That's exactly what we've done in regular spoonerisms too.
I guess I've never just gotten that you're actually pulling the lack of consonants
It's
from
a
it.
placeholder.
Yeah.
We're going to have to cut a lot of this.
I mean, you guys
Umbrage.
weren't that far off.
Katie was the closest, there's no doubt. But, like,
Connor just sent me 12 triple spoonerisms, and I decided. So you guys could find the later ones hard or easier.
I don't know, you got that one in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I did. I was surprised you guys didn't get that one.
To be fair, I did.
True. And I had the first one, and yet still neither of us even tried to guess because
The
it
spoonerism
doesn't
didn't
quite
make
make
sense.
sense.
To us, anyway. Andy, the board's yours.
Board is mine. Triple spoonerisms for 3.
Just get punched all
Turns
at
out
once,
there's
I
a
guess.
Band-Aid under that Band-Aid.
All right. Triple spoonerisms for 300 points. Or probably 0 points.
300 points might win this game.
A first person's bridal garment or an inquisition into the fear of impending clutter. A first person's bridal garment or an inquisition into the fear of impending clutter.
Kevin, why dreading mess?
That is correct. From My Wedding Dress. I was on that one. I got thrown off by a first person.
Yeah.
Best man suit, bridesmaid.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
Bridesmaid
figure out
dress.
how, like,
I was there initially, but then I was like, no, what's the dumb thing I could think of instead? And then I got it.
I was like, best man. I just written best man tux. I'm like, test ban muck.
what, why are all your words end with uck? Would you guys have gotten it if I had said your bridal garment? I was trying to think of how I could better describe the word my.
Bridal is clearly woman.
Right.
So that's why I was like, well, it's called the best man. Maybe you could call him the first man, but the first man would be like Kamala Harris's husband in a few months. So we're not going on that. We're going like So it's the maid of honor or matron of honor. Well, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what's another first? Oh, first person? Oh, he said first person, even though it doesn't really seem right. That was kind of the mental train I went down.
If it's any consolation, I think it probably took Connor way longer to come up with these than it has for you guys to either get them right or wrong so far. So you can give yourself points, Kevin.
That's a minor consolation.
It's an insurmountable lead of 300. Yeah, let's go 400.
All right, 400.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
A fear of mattress supports or a hot wife retrieving the thirst quencher, which is capitalized.
Repeat.
A fear of mattress supports or a hot wife retrieving the thirst quencher.
I've got words on my board.
Yeah, me too. Can you repeat it?
A fear of mattress supports or a hot wife retrieving the thirst quencher.
I have it, but I don't have it.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
No.
I'm going to say this, and it does not work. This should not be. Kevin,
I know where you're getting hung up, but you're wrong. But Kevin.
No, you already rung in.
No, he's wrong about it not working.
box springs fright and fox brings sprite.
That is correct. You're just, this one just moves the first letters. You see, you move the F, you move the S, you move the B.
That's not how we normally do spoonerisms.
We've done it before, actually. It's documented. Give yourself another 400
Prove
points.
it.
I was close. I had box spring phobia and fox spring phobia.
It's so the clue actually came to me as phobia, but I thought that would direct you guys too much in the direction of the word fear. So I just used the word fear.
Makes sense.
500.
500. He's so mad after getting the last two triple spoonerisms.
I am.
All right.
Can't imagine what it'd be like if he hadn't gotten any.
The white noise from a square breeze maker or the discovery of a prohibition against foot underwear. The white noise from a square breeze maker or the discovery of a prohibition against foot underwear. KD.
A socks ban found.
Yeah.
Or a box fan sound.
Wow. I had never heard of a box fan before, so I didn't get that one.
I had static box fan.
Huh.
I was getting there.
Wow. Nice job. Apparently that should not have been the 500-point question because you were all on the right track very quickly. 500 points for KD. Where would you like to go?
6.
All right. 600 points. A polite request for a smaller financial penalty or the insulation on an energy transporter. A polite request for a smaller financial penalty or the insulation on an energy transporter.
You repeat it again.
A polite request for a smaller financial penalty or the insulation on an energy transporter.
KD. Fleece power line instead of please lower fine.
Yeah, that's correct. It's slightly different order. His was lower fine, please, or power line fleece. But yeah, you are correct. 600 points.
Thank you.
And you guys got 4 out of 6 of those. The last 4, actually. Interesting.
It sounded like we just needed practice.
Or I ordered them incorrectly. Katie, where would you like to go from here?
Far away.
You're out of the woods, hopefully.
No, you're not. You've got stuperisms coming up.
I don't think that'll be the same kind of woods.
Come on, please get it out of the way. Let's just enjoy the last 4 categories. Kind of.
You know what? You make a good point. Let's do it. Stuperisms Food Edition.
Stuperisms Food Edition, 100 points.
Stupid spoonerisms. They're stupid and they're spoonerisms. Okay.
Popular dessert at a fair that is created by heating up sugar and spinning it at high speeds.
Andy. Cotton candy.
That's correct.
They're stupid because they're alliterations. It's just the thing.
Wait, didn't you do a category like this before?
No, I did rhyming spoonerisms.
No, you did alliterative forkerisms. Oh, yeah, you also did.
Rhyming spoon.
Wow, you do a lot of weird stuff.
200.
Okay. A type of dessert that rabbits would adore.
Kitty.
Andy.
Carrot cake.
That's correct.
300.
This product has one variant that is decidedly not spicy, and another variant that mirrors the characteristic of a good knife.
Katie, cheddar cheese.
That's correct.
What's the spicy?
Decidedly not spicy.
Mild.
Sharp? Oh, sharp. Ah.
Better or worse than triple spooners?
400.
All right, for 400. This baked good is commonly consumed around fall and is rather gourdish in origin.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Pumpkin pie.
That's correct. Oh, man.
Oh no, words are coming out. 5.
Pumpkin pew.
I mean,
This Japanese food item is topped with avocado and assorted fish on top of an exterior made up of sticky rice.
Andy.
Andy.
Oh, no. Can you repeat it, please?
no.
I don't know.
You've done that before of getting it repeated after you've asked.
That's only because I'm really nice.
I don't know if we do that here. Do we do that here?
Fine.
KD does it. I do not.
Fine. Avocado, sushi. Rainbow roll.
Pulling it out. That's correct.
Oh.
Wow. Actually, I never said sushi, but
Obviously, it was sushi of some kind.
600.
this baked food item often creates controversy because of its fruity topping.
It's about to create controversy because it's on this board.
Can you repeat it?
This baked food item often creates controversy because of its fruity topping.
Andy,
Andy.
pizza pie.
That
Sorry,
can't be.
that's-
Kevin,
Kevin.
pineapple pizza?
That's correct.
Oh. I call umbrage. Mine is correct. I had the right answer.
That was
What were you referring to?
A pizza pie because it's controversial because people put pineapple on it.
But not all pizza has fruity topping.
This baked good because of its... repeat the question.
This baked food item, which that's what threw me off. It's weird to refer to pizza as baked food item.
True.
Whatever. This baked food item often creates controversy because of its fruity topping.
Yes.
This specific item has a fruity topping. Pizza pie in general does not, and it should not.
Mike is doing what you should have done at the end of a previous
So stupid.
episode.
Mine is correct. So stupid.
Well, you also
That's-
ended up with points.
I knew it was pizza. And it was trying pizza pie.
Stuperisms.
So stupid.
Stuperism.
Mine is a superism. Pizza pie.
It's a
Yours is a
stupiderism.
I would actually not put it past Hudson to put pizza pie on the next set of
We'll call
stuperisms.
Hudson right now and ask him if he would have accepted
Can
that
we
answer.
remove him as a patron?
No, Hudson, we love you. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon.
I just don't think it's controversial. That's all.
Well, that's because you like it.
Yeah.
I do too.
You're the kind of person who makes it controversial.
It's delicious.
You've managed to shift my ire from Hudson to you all of a sudden.
Grotesque.
I don't know. I feel like the controversy is probably stemming from those who are yelling.
If you grew up eating pizza as a child, then you would not, as an adult, want to have
I did
pineapple pizza.
I did grow up eating pizza as a child.
No, you didn't. You didn't have a childhood.
Kevin,
By the time we're done with this podcast, Kevin is going to be angry with my parents.
is it going to take that long?
You're right.
Kevin, what are the scores after let's capital C categories.
Andy with 200, Katie with 1,400,
Should be 1,400 for me.
Kevin with 1,700.
That's a lot of points to complain about categories. Kevin, board is yours.
Leading literature lines for 100.
Leading literature lines.
Are we going for the line or going for a book?
I will give you the line. You tell me the book.
Okay.
The leading line, that is.
Kitty. A Tale of Two Cities.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
I'm going to get one of these.
All children except one grow up.
Kevin, Peter Pan.
That's correct.
200.
It was the best of
Kevin.
Oh, no. I hate...
Kevin.
Hudson.
A Tale of Two Cities.
No,
Hudson.
I made this one.
This is Mike.
And I had that slotted in at the 100 point, and then I changed it.
Oh.
But I'll curse Hudson. Yeah, Hudson.
Ire. I am Iron Man.
300.
I am Iron Man. There was a boy called Eustace
Kevin.
Kevin.
Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
That's correct. Do you know the rest of the line?
Eustace Clarence Scrub, and he was an idiot or a jerk or something. I don't know.
And he almost deserved it.
Oh.
It's a good line.
400.
Marley was dead to begin with. There is no doubt whatever about
Kevin.
that. Kevin.
A Christmas Carol.
That's correct.
I would have guessed Marley and Me.
Same.
I hoped you would.
500.
Wager it all.
Make it a true.
Wow.
True. And how much is a true?
2,700.
He's going to get
They're
it.
out of reach.
Man, this is like I had a chance before Kevin got this daily.
Oh,
and
I
this-
always get my trues wrong.
All right, leading literature lines for 500. To the red country and part of the gray country of Oklahoma, the last rains came gently, and they did not cut the scarred earth.
Indian in the cupboard.
Say it one more time.
To the red country and part of the gray country of Oklahoma, the last rains came gently, and they did not cut the scarred earth.
Grapes of Wrath.
That is correct.
Nicely done. Good guess. That's what my guess was going to be.
600.
This is my favorite book in all the world, though I have never read it. Beep, beep, beep. The problem is probably all four of us have only experienced the movie version of this. I'm looking for The Princess Bride.
I thought about it, but
Do you guys know the context of the book, The Princess Bride?
it's similar to the movie, right? Where somebody is reading a book to somebody else.
So the author of The Princess Bride claims to be the translator of the story from some other language. And so the first little bit of the book is him kind of giving that introduction and background, but it's a lie because it's a story that he made up. But so it's kind of like in keeping with the whimsical nature of the story, even the context around the story is whimsical and fun. All right, Kevin, the board is still yours, and so are the points. What are the scores after half the board?
Andy 100. No, I should have taken that away from Katie, not Andy. Sorry.
Oh,
Andy 200. Katie 1,300. Kevin 5,400.
Stop sounding sad.
I'm totally sad.
You sound sad.
Thank you.
You're an Eeyore.
I am. Thanks for noticing. I'm a
Eeyore.
Stanley, actually.
Yeah.
And a Pasha.
I don't know who that is.
And a Marshall.
I know Pasha. Oh no, that's Pacha.
Wait. Marshall. I only know one Marshall.
Yes, that
Mathers.
one.
You're that Marshall?
No, not Mather.
No. No, that would be weird.
Yeah,
Marshall Erickson.
Yeah. I'll go with compounds plural for 100.
Compounds plural. Fancier version of news or stuff that's happening.
Kevin, goings on.
That's correct.
200.
Ostensibly, two of these would double gravity's pull on the medicine.
Kitty.
Katie,
Spoonsful.
that's correct.
300.
These Royal Navy ships, dating back to the 16th... Kevin.
Man's of war. Man's o' war. That's what O stands for.
I would have given it to him.
Do you know
Mm-hmm.
my umbrage?
Yeah.
Okay, if you would have given it to him.
It's Men of War.
It's Men of War.
Man's isn't a word.
Oh, well, you don't have to give that to me.
But if I hadn't given it to you, you would be telling me that I have to give that to you.
Not at all. I'm trying to be as intellectually honest as possible.
Andy? What do you think?
It was close.
I mean, I can't confirm that no one has ever referred to multiple of them as Man's of War. But
I'd probably give it to him.
okay. Yeah. If you both would have, then I'll give it to you. 300 points.
400.
This is the name of a book that details the wartime leadership of William McKinley, Woodrow Wilson, Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Lyndon Johnson, and Richard Nixon, and is also a title they all shared.
Repeat.
This is the name of a book that details the wartime leadership of William McKinley, Woodrow Wilson, Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Lyndon Johnson, and Richard Nixon, and is also a title they all shared.
Andy,
Commanders
in Chiefs.
That's correct.
Darn it! I could not come up. I'm like Chiefs of Staff, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Chairmen of the.
500.
For 500 points, These legal proceedings are for military members and are usually reserved. KD.
Courts martial.
That's correct.
6.
I was on tribunals.
Tribunal. These lawyers render their service to the government on legal matters while also performing any other duties assigned to them by the president or cabinet. Only 43 of them are elected.
Kevin?
KD.
Attorneys General.
That's correct. In Britain, they refer to them as attorney generals.
Interesting.
KD, the board is yours.
Let's do All About Megamind for 1.
All About Megamind for 100 points. This old-fashioned building is where children are taught and is rather homey in nature. Megamind refers to it as my old...
KD.
KD.
Schul. School. Schoolhouse.
That's correct. Schoolhouse.
Or Schulhouse.
Yes, he says Schulhouse, but yes,
Okay.
Schoolhouse.
200.
Similar to Wonder Woman's main vehicle, except it has 4 wheels and can't fly. This thing is Megamind's primary mode of transportation, at least when he can find it.
Repeat.
Similar to Wonder Woman's main vehicle, except it has 4 wheels and can't fly. This thing is Megamind's primary mode of transportation. Kevin.
Invisible car.
That's correct.
Blank out a story for 100.
Blank out a story.
Do we get an explanation on this category?
Yes. The answer to each of these clues will be a phrase that ends with the word out. A man in hopes of a first date asks a woman if she will do this with him.
KD.
KD.
Go out.
That's correct.
Blank out for 2.
The woman from the 100-point clue says yes.
Andy.
And Andy.
Make out.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh.
The woman from the 100-point clue says yes, and the anxious man loses his cool and does this while getting ready for the date. KD.
Freak out.
That's correct. I would have also accepted flip.
For 3.
This is what a good friend tells the man who succumbed to the 200-point phrase to calm him down.
Andy.
Andy.
Chill.
That's correct.
4.
This is what the man who didn't heed the 300-point phrase does after bonking his head and hitting the ground on his way out the door.
KD.
KD.
Pass out.
That's correct. I would have also accepted black.
What about knockout or lights out?
I had knockout, but I didn't think it fit as well.
Okay.
5.
This is what it looks like the EMT is trying to do with the guy from
Kevin.
Kevin.
Make out.
That's correct. From
Darn
the
it.
400-point clue while administering CPR.
Dang, I couldn't figure out how you're going to bring that story back to make out because that had to be in there.
Thanks, Andy. 6.
I just jumped the gun.
Sadly, this is what the unconscious man does when his date...
KD. Miss out. Misses out.
I will give you, 600 points.
Skip out?
I misspoke when I was reading the clue. Sadly, this is what the unconscious man does with his date when she shows up and is appalled at the scene from the 500-point clue.
But what were you hoping for?
Strike.
Umbrage.
Andy, I don't think you can co-op on Bridge.
I can.
As long as he gives me credit every time.
For
Umbrage.
the word existing.
Umbrage of Kevin.
Katie, the board is yours.
Let's go back to Megamind for 3.
What are our scores with one category to go?
Andy 700, Katie 4,000, Kevin 6,500.
Huh. Okay.
Close.
All About Megamind for 300. This biological marvel is made up of 4 bases, which bear the acronyms A, T, C, and G. Megamind also uses
KD.
this... KD.
DNA.
That's correct.
400.
In Greek mythology, this creature was created from a weaver who angered a god, also known as Arachnus Dethicus.
KD.
KD.
Spider.
Yes.
Or Spider.
Yes.
5.
These Greek deities proceeded and were later destroyed by the gods of Olympus. This is also Hal Stewart's Kevin.
Titans?
That's correct. That was, I think, the first or second original Megamind reference on this show.
Yeah.
It was the truck one.
Mm-hmm.
600.
All right, final clue. This brown metal is represented on the periodic table of elements as Cu. It also...
KD.
KD.
Copper.
That's correct.
That was a 600-point question?
Also, I was pretty sure Andy got it, but okay.
Scores going into Final Jeopardy.
Andy 700, Katie 5,300, Kevin 7,000.
Okay.
Wow.
Kevin's within reach, and also the high score is within reach.
By both.
What's the high score?
82.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Sorry, Andy, you can't get there. But yeah, KD and Kevin, you can both easily get there.
But Andy could win.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, he has points going into Final Jeopardy.
What's Kev's score?
7,000.
All right.
I can't believe you have 7,000 on, in the board. That's crazy.
Well, I got a double on 2,700.
True.
There's got a ton of leading literature lines. All right, your
And
category...
what do I have? Sorry, 52?
53, right?
53.
Your category is the movies. All right. Your question is, A Boy's Life was the original title of this 1982 blockbuster. A Boy's Life was the original title of this 1982 blockbuster.
Don't worry, Kev. I don't have a chance of getting this question correct.
Me neither. The main problem with this question is I don't think you can classify anything that came out prior to 1995 as a blockbuster.
Well, it does come from a book that was written a while ago. So maybe they didn't know what movies would become. All right. Andy.
I've written down 3 things that are all incorrect. I know they're incorrect.
You know they're incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. You've written down Goonies, Rudy, same guys in both those movies, right? And Back to the Future. And I'm pretty sure he's way different ages in each of those. Yeah, you circled Goonies, and you are incorrect. You lose 1 point, ending with 699.
Yep.
Katie, you wrote Karate Kid, and that was a really good guess, but you are incorrect, and you lose 3,000 points, bringing you down to 2,300. And Kevin says E.T. and is correct.
Whoa.
Doubling his score for a grand total of 14,000 points.
Well done.
Oh, my gosh. You got that right?
Eclipsing
It was literally the only movie I could think of.
I considered it, but then I was like, why would an Alien be called A Boy's Life?
I completely agree.
Yeah, I actually did consider it.
I totally agree. It doesn't make sense.
That's stupid.
But I guess it was why they changed the stupid title to something that made sense.
I just don't know how in the recesses of my brain I made that connection.
Wow. How confident were you?
8%.
Wow. I mean, I was counting on you guys only being able to think of 4 movies from the early 80s.
That was the only movie I could think of.
Well, I mean, didn't the Star Wars movies come out?
Well, sure, but I knew that. I mean, first of all, I know what
Right,
years.
it's not going to be those.
First of all, I know what years they came out in. 1982 was not one of them.
Okay.
Dang.
Wow. So not only eclipsing the high score, the 10,000 mark, and some more, but making it all the way to 14,000 points. That's going to be hard to break. Well done, Kevin. You deserve congratulations for having a score that high. And well done, you other guys. You both ended in positive points. Thank you so much, our listeners who submitted categories to be used on that board.
But mostly all the other listeners.
You get a participation trophy.
Points were had. We will say that.
Stuperism is absolutely fine. It's a speed category.
Yeah, that's the only one I did well.
Pizza pie.
Yeah, thank you, Hudson. Thank you, Connor. We appreciate it. Keep them coming. Maybe something that doesn't make Kevin as mad.
No, he can't be mad. Don't be Eeyore after an unbeatable score was attained. You double your
I'm
score.
hoping to beat it someday.
That might have been the largest range of emotions throughout an episode.
No, I'm still mad at them.
But you have felt a lot of other emotions along the way.
No, he does not. He does not look happy at all.
I think there's some smugitude going on.
It's more like it's not smugitude like, haha, I'm the best. It's smugitude like, haha, I still prevailed in the face of overwhelmingly stupid categories.
So it's like shooting a good round of golf when you were by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy's just happy to be the sand trap on the golf course. Thank you, listeners. Those of you who we haven't already thanked, we appreciate you for listening. We appreciate you for subscribing. Please do that. Do that in multiple apps, if you would. I mean, who's going to know?
They're going to know.
No, they're not.
Okay, no, nobody here understands that, but it's funny. Trust me.
Apparently they will. Rate us. Give us a rating. I'd appreciate if it was a 5 out of 5, but if you have something else to say, send us an email at theguestroom@gmail.com. And as we've already said, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/theguestroompodcast. We've got 5 levels of support that you can check out with awesome perks for doing so. And we've got great merch. I'm sporting my guest room hat as I do every recording day, whatever that may be. And thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. As always, farewell.